The heart wants what the heart wants, Jennifer. You can't constantly expect me to be at your every beck and call like some well-trained dog. Is that the best you've got? The heart wants what the heart wants. You think that insipid platitudes are going to get you out of this? You need to take account of your actions. You need to take some responsibility for your life. Oh, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, that my words aren't good enough. But I've got to speak my truth and I've got to speak from the heart. And if you can't respect that, Jennifer, I don't know what I'm doing here. What you're doing here, Todd, is evading the issue yet again. I'm just asking you for once to confront what you've done. Oh, so you think it's my responsibility, is that right? Is that right? Is that no, it's not quite right. Is that what you're saying? Time and again, Todd, time and again. Why don't you just take it back to the start? Take it back to where you first lost control. Why is it, let me change that. My father, when I was a child, he imprinted upon me a lasting impression of what it was to be a man. It was not until recently that what does that say? That I began to question its legitimacy. It's a legitimate, what can I say there? I've had enough of these petties, I don't know. What can I say? What do I want to say? What can I say? Who am I? Where am I? What am I? Okay. A bit, yeah.
So, what about your parents? How are they?
Yeah, they were alright. I only saw them really briefly when I arrived, so they've gone now, so I've got the place to myself.
That's cool. So, what are you going to do while you're down there? Have you got much planned?
Yeah, just this really, just finish the play.
Okay, but you know you can't just write the whole time you're there. What was it? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah, I feel like I've got the time and the space, so I want to at least get the first draft done if I can.
I'm just saying, you don't want to overwork yourself. Don't want to be locked up there without speaking to anyone. That won't be good for you.
No, I know that. That's why I'm speaking to you.
Sure, but maybe someone in person. I'm sure there's plenty of people down there you haven't seen in years.
Maybe you're right.
Hey.
Oh my god, I almost didn't recognise you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Come in. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Oh, well, I got your call last night, and well, I tried, but I couldn't get through to you.
Oh, I've been trying to take a break from my phone, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I messaged Natalie, and she said you're home and you'd love to see me.
Oh, she did she?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like something to drink or
yeah,
anything?
sure.
Yeah, come on through. So, are you still living up at the same?
Yeah, on Yardley Park Road.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if I'd be intruding just calling around like this.
Oh no, I'm really glad you came. I completely forgot I called you as well, so I wanted to catch up.
Oh, cool. That's what I'd hoped.
Yeah. So, tea or alcohol?
Oh, well, what drinks do you have?
I'm not sure. Let me just have a look. Not finding anything. I might have to go out and get some just because I rarely drink nowadays is the thing. So.
Oh, well, tea will be fine.
Tea?
Yeah.
Cool. Here you go.
Well, thanks.
It's alright. So how are you, Richard? How's things been with you?
I've been okay. Wondering if I should maybe leave town.
Oh, you should. I mean, no offence, but this is no place to live a life.
What are you doing here?
I'm just visiting because my parents were on holiday, so I kind of saw the opportunity and took it. You know, I've been working on this play.
Oh, you're still doing that?
Yes, trying to. Yeah, can't keep working in call centres the rest of my life.
And being a playwright's how you're going to get out of there?
Oh, I don't know. You've got to do something, haven't you? Where are you working now, anyway, Richard?
Still the same place.
Oh, is that your dad's shop?
Yeah.
How's that?
It's fine. It's good. It'll do.
Will it?
You don't seem to approve.
I don't know. I just always thought you might do more than that.
Like what?
I don't know. Like, what do you want to do?
I do things. I go out and I see friends. Is that not enough for you?
No, sure, like that. If that's enough for you, that's all that matters, isn't it? So, do you want to go through and sit in the sitting room?
Why?
Well, just because the sofas are more comfortable than chairs, I guess.
Oh, well, it's a nice day. Why don't we go sit in the garden?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Let's go through. Ooh. Oh, you're right. It is nice out here.
Yeah, we should try it once in a while.
Oh, try what? Outside?
I'm just making a joke.
I was out here this morning.
I believe you.
Good.
So, what's this play about then?
Okay, so it's about, well, there's this guy, at the beginning there's this guy called...
You don't know what it's about?
No, I do know what it's about, it's just I haven't had to explain it to anyone before yet. So, what I'd say is, it's a play about a couple who, well, at the beginning they're not a couple, and at the end they're not a couple, so it's kind of like an on and off kind of relationship. So
okay, so it's a kind of Ross and Rachel type situation.
yeah, sure, but except in the play though, it's not a good thing. Their relationship, they're kind of stuck in a bit of a cycle, like a very destructive cycle together. So
Well, it sounds fun.
it could be fun, yeah. I mean, well, maybe not fun, but I think hopefully compelling. But when you're like too into it, I'm too into it at the moment to be objective. It might be a load of shit.
Oh, come on, I'm sure it'll be great. I'd love to read it sometime.
Maybe. We'll see.
Would I be able to use your toilet?
Oh yeah, of course. Do you remember where it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool.
Cheers.
Cheers. Richard? Richard? Richard?
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, when I left the toilet, I heard a noise in here, so I thought you must have come back inside.
Oh no, I was still outside.
Oh, well, I guess I got distracted. Is this your play?
Yeah, it is. Were you reading it?
But I glanced at it. Sorry, I feel like I overstepped.
No, that's okay. What did you think?
Well, to be honest, I couldn't really make out your handwriting.
Oh yeah, I have that problem as well when I'm typing it up, but I prefer writing that way because I can get away from all the distractions. And...
Maybe you could read it to me?
Well, why don't we read it together? I'd love to hear how it sounds, so... Okay, so the next line is, you tell me you want a partner for life, but I can tell it's just a temporary fling you're looking for.
Cold.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that, but I can change it later.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next line is...
Hold on. Still need to finish this one first. So it's, you tell me you want a partner for life.
But I can tell it's just a temporary fling you're looking for.
Okay, great. And the next one?
Yep.
So, it's been a while.
Has it? You know, I can't recall the last time we met. When was it?
Believe it was at your cousin's wedding? Surely you remembered that.
Yes, Todd, I remember. Now it's all coming back to me. You and my cousin together. Bottles of champagne, her parents crying, shouting.
Well, maybe you remember it better than I do. Nice. It's good, Anita.
You think? I'm not so sure myself.
Oh, I do. I can see now how it all fits together. Do you want to do another scene?
I think that was the last one you transcribed. So.
Oh, well, okay, well, like I said, it's great. I think it's going to be a really wonderful play.
Thanks. So what do you want to do now? You probably have plans.
No, I don't. I could hang out longer, actually. I'd like to, assuming I'm not getting in the way of your work.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Like, I really want to hang out, but I do need to keep working.
That's fair. I'll leave soon.
Oh, no, I mean, you can stay, but maybe I could keep writing?
You can't take one day off.
No, not really. I can't really afford to take a day off at the moment because I really want to make this work and I want to make it happen, so... Do you know what I mean, or do I sound a bit crazy?
Well, they aren't exactly mutually exclusive.
Hey!
I'm just joking. Whatever you think's necessary. So what do you want to do now?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could order some food.
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Cool.
So what's happening now? Anita?
Sorry?
I was just wondering what you were writing. What's happening now in the script?
Do you mind if I just get to the end of this scene and then I'll be able to show you?
Yeah, sure.
Cheers. It's been really nice seeing you.
Yeah.
I guess it just kind of like faded out, like our friendship. I mean, we were always friends, but like just seeing each other, I guess we didn't.
Yeah, it's harder to stay in touch once everyone moves away.
But I mean, I often thought about you. I was rarely back here, so it didn't.
Yeah, never happened. But yeah, been really nice spending this time with you. I'm glad you came back.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's been great. It's been good.
Anita,
Yes?
how's it going?
Good.
I was wondering if I could kiss you.
Sure. Do you want to go upstairs?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't want to be too forward or pushy or anything.
Oh, well, it's not like you're here for long.
Exactly. We kind of have limited time,
Yeah.
so... Alright, let's head on. Richard? Are you here?
He'd gone
Yeah.
without saying anything.
Not a word.
Well, that's a sneaky move. Didn't think he was that kind of guy.
Exactly. And you know, we had a lovely time. Nothing about the night made me think he'd just get up and leave like that.
Well, that is definitely strange, but maybe there's an explanation.
Oh, yeah, like what?
I don't know. Maybe there was an emergency and he had to go.
Oh, yeah, but an emergency, like, what kind of an emergency? You know, even if there was, could he not just tell me where he was going?
Maybe you're right. God, it's just so shit though. Such a shitty move.
What shall I do then?
I think maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt before... I don't know. He's a good guy, I'm sure he is. You try calling him.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No.
I think he owes you an answer, don't you?
No, I don't want to I don't want to call him. I don't want to be that guy.
And which guy is this?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't want to be, like, needy or desperate.
Then wait to see if he contacts you. If he does, I'm sure he'll tell you what happened. If not,
Yeah.
but if you're asking me, you should find out right away. Because if you don't, you're just going to keep thinking about it. If that was me, I don't think I'd be able to get any work done.
So, big day today. How do you feel? How do I feel about what? About the wedding, silly. Silly. I'm not sure. Silly. You think I'm silly? Do you object to that? someone there? Richard? Richard? What are you doing?
We have to be quiet. We have to be quiet and wait till it passes.
Till what passes?
Please. Is there somewhere we could go?
Well, yeah, but Richard, I don't understand.
Who?
I didn't even know you were still here.
Please. I think they're still out here. Let's go.
Okay, come on.
What is this place?
What?
This place. Where are we?
Richard, what's going on here? You're kind of scaring me. Is this some kind of game or something?
A game? This is not a game. Look, I know we don't know each other, but I'm sure I can be of help to you and vice versa.
We don't know each other.
Well, no, but as I was going to say, this is bigger than both of us.
Richard, I really don't...
Sorry. Who's Richard?
What?
If we're going to help each other, we need to be on the same page.
What do you mean, who's Richard?
You keep mentioning Richard. I don't know any Richard.
You don't?
No.
Right, who do you think you are then?
So you want to exchange personal information?
Okay.
Right. Well, my name is Sam Michael Driscoll. I'm 28, and I'm not from here. But that's a different story. And you?
I don't really know what's happening right now. Seems like some kind of joke maybe I'm not quite in on. And as you well know, it's not something I have time for at the moment.
You're right. We can't waste any more time. Let's just take a moment, maybe have something to drink, and then we'll figure out what to do next.
No. That's not really what I was thinking,
No,
Richard.
I think we should. You tell me what you know, I'll tell you what I know, and then we'll figure out where to go from there.
It's one way of going about it, I guess.
I think it's best for both of us.
Alright, guess I'll make some tea then.
Tea? Sure. I can drink tea. Oh, hey. Done?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So are you still Sam?
What?
Take that as a yes then.
You know, I never did get your name. So what is it then? Because it's hard for me to trust someone unless I know that.
Well, my name is Anita Wells. I'm 24. I live here. Well, my parents live here. And I write.
Okay. Good. How long has it been for you?
How long has what been?
Since you last saw actual people? Before today, I mean. Well, for me, it's been 2 weeks. I think that's right. It's hard to keep track.
Sam, I'm going to level with you here. I don't know what's going on. You know, I don't know if I'm losing my mind or if this is some kind of elaborate joke, or maybe you're losing your mind, and in which case I should probably get a doctor, because who knows, I might just be making it worse. But just so I know what you think is going on, what who you think I am, who you think you are, where you think you came from. Just explain it to me in full. Just let me know what all this is.
Well, I don't know what you expect me to say in response to all that.
Just spell it out for me. Tell me where you are.
Okay. In full. I'll explain it in full. When it happened, I was at my house, probably about 20 miles from here. That's how long I've been travelling. I live alone, and one night I heard a loud cracking, sort of banging in the sky, far away, like thunder, but unnatural. I went to my window and looked outside, and I could see that everything looked the same, but it wasn't. Next morning I left my house and I went into town, and I could see that the whole place was totally abandoned. No people left at all. Or at least, that's what I thought. You see, there was something like people there. They looked the same. They walked the streets, but they're faceless. And you can kind of see through them in the light. They're not human. And they started to notice me. They started to notice I wasn't like them. They started chasing me, following me. You understand? They were searching for me. You're the first I've seen. You're not like them. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hi.
Hi. So how are you, Sam?
I'm okay, considering. It's nice to be inside for once. I feel like I spent the last 2 weeks in people's back gardens.
Right.
But I think it's best if we get moving soon. Don't you agree?
No, I don't agree. Get moving. No.
You must know we can't stay here.
I think I already explained to you, or tried to. I don't know what's going on. This kind of feels like I'm trapped in a bit of a dream, like a shitty dream.
Anita, you're letting them get to you.
I don't know you, but I do know you. Your name is Richard Maxwell. We grew up together, and last night you spent the night with me in my bed. Can you not just acknowledge that for a minute?
I have no idea what you're referring to, but I can assure you I've been telling the truth.
No, you haven't. You're lying to me.
I'm not lying. Can't you see? They replace us, the people out there. I'm not like them.
Yes, you are. You're Richard Maxwell. You live around the corner. You work with your dad.
Look, you have to start accepting me at my word. How the world has changed. It's not what it was before. We can't live in denial.
How can I accept any of what you're saying? I know so much of it is just not true.
I don't know, but we're not going to get anywhere if you won't trust me.
You know, even if I were to trust you, that means I should just kick you out now, because if you're not who I thought you were, that means you're a stranger to me and I'd be a fool to let you stay, right?
Wrong.
Why?
Because we need each other. If we're going to get anywhere, we have to work together. We might be the only two left.
Oh, there's plenty of we're not the only two left.
When did you last see one?
What, a person?
Yeah.
I spoke to my friend Natalie this morning.
In the flesh?
On the phone.
It's not the same. She could be faking. If it was in person, then you'd know.
Okay, so I haven't seen anyone except Richard. Richard, in a few days. But it hasn't been weeks, like you said.
Okay, well, it doesn't hit everywhere at once. It spreads. Probably only got here a few days ago.
It's very convenient for this whole act of yours.
Act? It's not an act.
Okay, well, I understand. I think I just want you to go now. To be honest, I think I just want you to go because you've upset and you've unnerved me, and I wish you never came back here. Or arrived. I just wish you would go now. Please go now. Just go.
Anita, please. Just let me show you. You believe me if you saw, Anita. I can show you. Okay. So here it is. So, come over here
Why?
so you can see this.
I can see it from here.
Not properly. Come on, sit next to me.
So what am I looking at?
Okay, well, this is us, right? And this, that's them.
Who's there?
The ones that aren't like us. Because this is me. So I went through here, along this way, and that's how I ended up, well, in your town, in your garden.
That's great, Sam. So what, did you really need this diagram to tell me that?
Look, there's a pattern. They've been spreading in a wave. So I had to find out which were the ones that were real and which were the ones that were fake. So I kept moving this way, towards the real, and kept going. So what I'm saying is, we've got to keep moving. Keep going that way.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that because I have no reason to believe you're telling the truth. Even if I thought you believed you were telling the truth, I have no reason to believe what you're saying is actually true. So either this is some kind of elaborate joke or you've gone insane and I don't know what to do about it anymore.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll just go it alone. I still think it's best if we work together, but I can't force you.
Well, I don't even know if I should be sending you out like that, you know? I just don't know what to do anymore. I think you should probably go.
Well, I won't waste any more time.
Okay, bye. Oh, Sam. Why don't you let me try and help you? I mean, what if this is like a psychotic episode or something? I'd hate to let you go without at least trying my best. And just stay here for a little longer and maybe we could talk about it. Just let me try and help. Is that something you have time for?
Well, I guess I could stay a little longer.
You have a dog called Chester.
What?
Sorry, actually you had a dog called Chester.
I've never heard that name before in my life.
You haven't?
Especially not in relation to some dog. I have a cat.
Oh, what's his name?
Hers. And it's Denise.
Denise? Okay, let me think. Oh, we went to a Catholic school, the Holy Cross School. No?
I was homeschooled.
Homeschooled? By who? Your dad?
Mum and Dad. They took turns.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, that's not right. Your mum is dead.
No, she's not. Well, I guess she is now, in a way.
She's one of them.
Look, I don't know why you're so insistent on me being this, What was the name?
Richard.
Being this Richard. I don't know this person. Maybe they look like me?
They are you.
They're not.
Well, they look identical then.
Well, okay, well, maybe it's part of their trick, you know? They replace people with these fake versions, right? Maybe it's to do with that.
But that would mean you're the fake. Like, you're the replica.
I'm not the fake.
Well, how would you know?
Because you can tell. You can tell when you look at them.
Okay, what can you see when you look at them? Like, what should I be looking out for?
Well, when you'd see them, you'd know, but for your peace of mind.
Thank you.
Okay. Look in here, in the mirror.
What am I looking at?
Well, that's a reflection. You can see that, right?
Yes, Sam, I can see my reflection.
Good, because that can be a sign.
Oh, so now you think I'm one of them?
Well, no, but you can never be too careful.
Right. So what should I be looking out for?
Well, if you're one of them, you'd be there. The eyes. They'd be different.
In what way?
Well, they'd be gone.
Gone?
Yeah, there'd be a space, a sort of empty space.
Oh, like faceless.
Yeah. And the mouth.
Oh, not there either?
No. Well, more like there'd be something in the way of it, you know, so like a haze, a blur instead of a face.
So that's what you see when you look at them?
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Right. To you?
What are you saying? You think I'm
I'm not sure what to think, Sam.
just trying to help.
Yeah, thanks. So what else then?
What do you mean?
Well, what else can you see? Any other identifying characteristics?
Well, it's mainly the anonymity that they have, but I guess there's a sort of jaggedness to their movements.
I don't know. You care to show me?
Sure.
God.
Well, why are you laughing?
I don't know. That looks pretty strange.
Yeah,
Pretty strange.
they do. I didn't know what to make of them when I first saw them. It's a strange world we live in.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what now? Where do we go from here?
I don't know. Where do you want to go from here?
Well, I suppose it's getting late.
You know, if you were Richard, I'd offer if you wanted to stay, but you're not, right? You're Sam, so we don't really know each other.
Well, yeah, I'd like to think we know each other a bit. But no, I didn't want to stay. Like, what I mean is, it's better if I get going. It's better to travel at night.
It is?
Yeah, safer. Less people. Less of those people.
Right, those people.
So, I guess I'll leave now.
Yeah, I'll walk you out.
Alright, thanks. So it's been nice being here, having this time to relax a little. I wish you'd come with me. I think you'd see that I'm right, but, well, I can't make you come and I can't stay here, so...
No, I mean, if you're sure that's what you want to do, Sam, I guess I can't stop you, but I do hope you're alright. I do hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Sam? What's wrong?
Something doesn't feel right.
In what way?
I'm not sure. It's like there's a reason I came here, like a higher purpose or something.
Which is...
I don't know. Well, that I do not know, but if you'd let me, I'd like to find out. I mean, if I could stay a little longer, then maybe I could figure it out.
Okay, I don't know, I'm not sure. I mean, if you're so sure you're this different person and we don't really know each other, then I'm not sure it's really the best I don't know.
Well, we do know each other, though. I mean, I know you went to a school called the Holy Cross School.
That's true. And I know you had a cat named Denise.
Yeah, exactly. So, in a way, we know each other quite well.
Yeah. No, I guess you're right, Sam. I guess I don't mind if you do stay the night, but I think you should stay in my parents' room. I think that would be best.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Thank you, Anita. I'm really grateful for the opportunity.
Don't mention it. It's just, it's getting pretty late. Do you want something to eat before you...
Yeah, food would be great.
Yeah? Okay, let's go on through to the kitchen and I'll see what we've got.
This is really great. Thanks, Anita.
No, you're welcome.
You sure you don't want any?
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I ate earlier, so...
Oh, it must have been a while ago.
I guess I could have a bit. I'll go and get my own fork. So, as I mentioned earlier, I think my parents' room will probably be the best place for you to sleep, so...
Okay, great. And which one's that?
This one.
Alright, well, I guess I'll see you in the morning. I really want to spend some time trying to get to the bottom of what brought me here. What that purpose is, you know? But, who knows? Maybe I'll have an epiphany during the night.
Sometimes it's best to sleep on these things, so...
Exactly. Well, night, Anita.
Nice, Sam.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Hi, yeah, alright. Yeah.
Did you have a good night's sleep?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, it was great. Thanks.
Do you still feel the same as you did last night?
The way I did last night? Well, I'm so glad I came here, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I suppose that is what I meant, but, more specifically, do you still feel like you were sent here for some kind of higher purpose?
Yes, Anita, I do. I'd like to tell you all about it, but first, why don't we have some breakfast?
You really didn't have to do this, Sam.
Oh, I can't believe you had all this breakfast stuff. I was thinking I'd have to go out for supplies, but no, your fridge was fully stocked.
Well, you've got to be prepared.
But I thought you didn't know about them.
Oh, no, not prepared for that, just prepared for not going out.
Why?
Just because I like to shut myself away. See, I'm kind of writing this play.
Oh. I know about this.
What do you mean?
Well, I had a little look around and I found it next door. And well, it's revelatory. Truly revelatory. Revolutionary even.
What do you...
Your play. I believe it's something special. I believe it holds the key.
The key?
Yes.
What do you mean, the key?
Well, of that I'm not certain. It's not a literal guide, but I believe the answers are there.
My play is about two people, that's it, like a couple. How does that relate to...
The end of the world? Well,
how-
possible end.
How does it relate to that?
You mean you don't see it? It's crazy, isn't it? You write this entire play and yet you don't know what it's really about.
I don't know why you're looking so smug.
Sorry, I don't mean to. It's exciting to me. The things that we can become.
I'm still not seeing it.
Well, why don't I show you? Why don't I show you what it's about?
So you read the whole thing this morning?
Yeah. Once I started, I couldn't stop.
Well, it's not finished yet.
Yeah. That was a disappointment. But still, even in its unfinished form, there's a great wealth of insight there. Much was clarified.
You know, I should be able to enjoy such compliments for my work, but it wasn't really the reaction I was looking for.
What do you mean? What you have here is one of humanity's greatest achievements. Not just in literature, but in any medium. Just because it's not in the spirit you intended. You should be proud.
So you said you'd explain it to me, so what's the significance? What does it mean?
Okay, so here, this scene.
Oh yeah, that's the first date where Todd and Jennifer try and make a go of it.
Yeah. So at the restaurant, Jennifer orders bread.
Yeah, well she asks for some for the table.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a genius to see that here, bread signifies flesh, the body.
See, all those years at Catholic school had an impact on you.
Huh?
Nothing, go on.
Right, so bread is the body. She orders it, but Todd criticises her.
Yeah, well, you know, he says you may be given it, like it may be given like complimentarily, but it's not something you should ask for.
Yeah, exactly. So bread is like the body. You may be given it, but you can't ask for it if you don't already have one.
So you agree with Todd?
On this I do.
Okay. I don't really see how that relates to your or our situation, though. You know?
Well, it doesn't, not directly, but this is where I started to see what it was doing.
Okay, what else?
Okay, so let me see. Oh yeah, this scene. The scene where they break up.
Oh yeah, where they first break up, yeah.
Yeah, so in this scene, Jennifer tells Todd that they can't keep seeing each other until he learns to control his emotions.
Yeah. The thing with Todd is he really struggles just to have a good time. Like, he's always thinking about something else. And I think eventually for Jennifer, like, that's just... it's not fun for her anymore, so...
Yeah, so Todd needs to learn to focus on what's in front of him and take life for what it is.
It's interesting. What else you got? It's never been like this before.
What makes you say that?
Clearly you took my previous advice. I can feel you present with me. That, well, to be honest, it's nice.
Well, I was a very different person back then. I had different concerns.
What's changed? What are your concerns now?
Well, I suppose the main thing was my sister dying. I realised then how I'd failed to recognise what was really important. You see, she and I had fallen out some years earlier. I never did get a chance to make amends. A thing like that makes you, well, it gives you a certain perspective.
Yes. Yeah, I can see what you mean now. There's kind of like an underlying or like a theme running through us. Yeah.
A philosophy.
I guess I was always thinking about it being like about the characters and about their relationship and the way it changes and shifts through time. But I suppose without thinking about it, there maybe was something more.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, and I didn't notice it either. I mean, I've been running for so long that I've failed to recognise what's really important. It's like so long as we're stuck thinking about one thing, we have this inability to recognise that what we should be thinking about, if we can even conceive that such a thing exists.
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you, Sam.
No, thank you. I needed this. We as a people needed this.
Oh, I don't know about that. It seems a bit over the top.
You're not convinced?
No, not about that.
Well, why don't we go outside and put it to the test?
Outside? Are you sure? I thought it was only safe at night.
Safer, not safe. But no, I just meant the garden.
The garden.
Yeah, we can test it in the garden.
So what are we doing out here?
Well, it's like I said, we've come to test it. We've come to test your philosophy.
Well, it's not my philosophy. At best, it's the play's, but that's if we can trust your interpretation.
We can trust it. Of that I'm sure of. You see, we each have our roles. You're the prophet and I'm the interpreter.
Right, and who appointed us these roles?
Well, no one did, but it's what happened, isn't it?
So what did you want to test?
Your words. But first, listen.
To what?
That sound. I've been hearing it since I left.
I don't hear anything.
It's a sort of cracking in the sky, like...
Like fireworks?
So you do hear it?
No, I don't.
You're not listening. It's like thunder or embers burning.
No, I still don't hear it, so...
Remember your words. That what we most ignore is what we most fear. We must learn to overcome those fears.
Well, that was about Jennifer's fear of spiders, and Todd was wrong. I mean, ignoring it made it better. There's no point, worrying about something you can't prevent.
Oh, but you can prevent it by recognising it in its entirety. That way you can control it. And that is true freedom.
Well, how can you control spiders?
It's not about spiders. It's about life.
Spiders are life.
Right. This is why you need me as the interpreter. You couldn't do this without me.
That's a pretty arrogant thing to say, Sam, and I'm starting to grow tired of your shit.
Anita, wait.
Must have something to drink around here.
I don't know why you're trying to run away like this.
I'm just tired at this point, Sam. I've just had enough.
We're not finished yet.
Well, I am. I didn't want any of this delusion of yours. Now you've dragged my play into it. Well, I want to go back to normality now.
But you can't ever go back. You can only go forwards.
What did you actually want, Sam?
We need to finish the play.
No, we don't need to do anything. I'll finish it when I'm ready.
This is bigger than just you.
Oh, you're crossing a line now.
Please, just write something, write anything. Write an ending, and then it'll be over.
No, I don't want to, and you can't make me.
Please. I'm begging you. I've got to know.
Just leave me alone, Sam.
Anita, please. I can't do it without you. Come on. Anita,
What do you want?
I just want to talk with you.
I think I've said everything I needed to say.
You want me to leave?
I just don't know what else I can do now.
You've already done so much for me, and I don't want to take that for granted, but we're almost there. I can feel it, that greater truth.
That was never something I was looking for. You have to understand my skepticism.
Where's that ever got you? You have to believe in something.
But even then, it's not just about my belief. I mean, even if I wanted to... I do want to finish it, but... I don't know, so much has happened since then. I don't know if I can get into the right headspace.
Can't you make yourself be in that headspace? Can't you will that into being?
It's not as simple as that. You know, if you never turned up here, then I'm sure it would be fine. I'm sure the play would be finished, but it kind of feels like it may have to remain unfinished. Is that something you can deal with?
I don't know. One thing, Anita. Your play, does it have a title? Because I couldn't see one written down anywhere.
I always thought that I'd think of one once it was done, but I guess now I never will.
Do you think that you could name it anyway, even though it's not finished and maybe it never will be? Do you think you could give it a name and then we could imagine it was? We could imagine it was finished.
How about I'm not like them? Sam? Natalie, hi, I need to speak with you.
Can it wait a minute? I'm just heading out.
Not really, but don't worry, I'll be quick. I just needed to know, well, first of all, are you alright?
Yes?
How are you feeling?
Fine. Anita, is there something you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, it was just about Richard.
Oh, right, yeah. Did you manage to speak to him in the end?
Yeah, no, well, I wanted to know, when did you last speak to him?
The other day, after you tried to call him.
Right. What did he say?
Just that he missed your call, and he couldn't get back through to you.
What did you tell him?
That you were there, you were working on your play, your parents on holiday, and...
And what?
Well, I did kind of encourage him.
Or encourage him how? Encourage him in what way? What do you mean?
Well, I knew you liked him.
Right. Okay.
Is there something wrong, Anita?
No, nothing. It's just, well, did he seem normal to you? Did he seem fine, or?
I don't know. We just exchanged a couple of messages, but yeah, I think so.
Right.
Why don't you just call him? Find out what's going on.
Some things just can't be said over the phone, so.
Okay, well, doesn't he live like 5 minutes away? Why don't you just pay him a visit?
Anita, hey,
Hi, are you,
would you like to come in?
yeah.
So, how's it going? Would you like something to drink?
Good, Richard.
Yeah.
You're Richard, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Richard, I'm great.
Okay. Well, it's through here.
Yeah, I remember.
Is tea okay?
Yeah, sure, tea's fine. So?
Look, Anita, I'm sure you're wondering about what happened the other day, and well, I should come clean.
Okay. What was it?
Well, when I woke up in the morning and looked at you next to me in the bed, well, I got scared. I got cold feet.
Cold feet.
Yeah.
What did you have to be nervous about? The only thing we were gonna do, we'd already done it.
Yeah, no, but I was nervous about what was going to happen next. You see, in the time I last saw you, Anita, I have to be honest, I've thought about you often.
Okay, well, I thought about you too.
Yeah, but I'd really thought about it. Thought about how if you ever came back, well, I wouldn't be able to let you get away.
Okay, but why would that give you cold feet?
Well, because I kept thinking about what I'd say to you to make you stay, or for me to come with you, and well, I knew it would never happen. You're all about your play and your career. So, well, I knew you'd never go for it. Am I right?
Oh, I don't know, Richard. But you know that's not the reason I'm here. You know there's more to it than that.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm not doing this anymore.
Not doing what anymore?
Richard, yesterday, last night.
What do you mean last night?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Look, why don't I just make us this tea and then we'll talk about it, okay?
Sure.
Okay, so what was this thing that supposedly happened last night?
Well, there was this guy who came round to the house. I found him in the garden.
What? What happened?
Well, I didn't really know what to do because he looked just like you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, identical. But he said he wasn't you, said he was Sam.
I don't believe this. How much like me?
Identical. As in... identical.
Identical.
Yeah. And he said the world had changed and people had been replaced like body snatchers or something. And then, well, this morning he said to me that...
This morning? You stayed over?
Yeah, he stayed over. And this morning he was telling me about how my play is some kind of prophecy or a key to the way the world works or some kind of...
This is a joke, right?
No, Richard, it's not, but are you really going to keep pretending it wasn't you?
What? No?
Sam, it was you, it was an act, and I want to know why.
Look, Anita, if this is a joke, well, it's really not very funny anymore.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you must be unwell, like a psychotic kind of... I don't know, I don't think that's right, but... I want to know why you're lying to me like this.
Anita, I have genuinely no idea what you're talking about.
Why are you doing this to me? I already have trust issues.
Look, I don't mean to cause you any problems. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm not crazy.
I didn't say that.
Why are you doing this? What is it that you're doing?
Okay, why don't you just calm down and why don't I get us a drink, a real one this time, and then we'll talk about
I
this.
don't want a drink.
I just think it'll be good for us, you know? You're clearly stressed, probably overworked.
I'm not.
Okay, well, I can't find any drinks here, but I know there's a bottle of whiskey in my room. Sound good? It'll be good for you. Anita? Anita, what are you doing?
What's this then?
What's what?
That's my script.
So what?
When'd you get that?
I took it with me when I left.
No. Me and Sam used it this morning to read from.
No, we used it to read from.
Don't you lie to me, Richard. Or is it Sam? And here, you missed a page when you took the others. You missed one, so take it. Take the lot.
Anita.
Who are you? You at least owe me that.
Look, why don't we have a drink? A real one this time.
I don't want a drink.
Yeah, but I do, okay? So let's just go through to the kitchen. You sure you don't want one?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, Anita,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
What?
I thought it'd be better if I kept it up, but it doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
So it's true.
Well, no, it's not true.
I mean, you admit you lied.
I prefer not to use that word. It's just a little simple for what it was.
You pretended to be something that you weren't, so you lied to me.
Yes, pretend. Pretend is a better word. It was a performance.
So Sam was just made up in your head. He was just an invention, was he?
Yes.
What is wrong with you? Why would you do something like that? It's
What like
sick, twisted, cruel.
Why don't you just hear me out? Let me tell you my version of events from the beginning, and then maybe you'll understand, okay?
I'm listening.
Okay. Well, what I said earlier about how I felt about you, well, it's not untrue. I mean, there is a truth to it.
Right.
And when I heard you were in town, well, I was excited because, you see, all my life I feel like I've been stuck in this town. What you said, well, you weren't wrong. And when we were talking and you were telling me about your play, well, I started to get an idea.
I don't understand.
Neither did I. Not right away, but something was fermenting in my mind. I wanted to find out more. I wanted to read your play. And then we did.
Yeah, most of it.
Exactly. And then, in the night, well, I guess I had an epiphany during the night. I woke up when it was still dark with an idea in my head.
What idea?
Well, I snuck downstairs without waking you, and I read the rest of your play. You see, when I tried reading it before, I'd struggled to make out your handwriting, but you reading it to me, us going through it together, me transcribing, I started to get a hang of it. So, when I went to read the rest of it, I could make out what you wrote.
So that was when you finished reading it?
Yes. You see, the idea that I had, the realisation that had come to me, was that I could take the transcriptions with me and finish them off. Then I could change a few details, a few names here and there, and then I could pass the play off as my own.
That was your idea?
Yes. However, when I started reading your play, I realised where you got up to, and well, it wasn't enough. You see, I naively thought that I could finish the rest of it, but when I actually saw where you were, well, I realised that I couldn't. It wasn't ready yet.
I don't understand.
Well, then I had another plan, another epiphany, and this one was a good one. It's a little out there, but I decided to leave the transcriptions behind and go home. And then, in the evening, I'd sneak back and pretend to be a character, and I'd convince you that I believed I was them, that I was Sam.
Why?
Because I needed to create a reason for you to finish the play, or at least help me finish it. This created a need for you to finish it.
I was gonna do that anyway. Could you not have just come back when it was finished?
I couldn't rely on that happening. I couldn't rely on you finishing it. Writing is hard. You might have got writer's block, and I needed this now. I needed this while you were still in town. And also my original plan, well, it wasn't that well thought out. You see, yes, I could change a few details, a few names here and there, but if you ever decided to come out with your version of the play, well, people would notice the similarities. And then one of us would get accused of plagiarism, and that was a risky strategy. So the ideal situation, and one that I figured this plan would achieve, would be for you to give up on the play, to come up with an ending for me, and then decide you no longer wanted it. That would eliminate the problem of there being two.
Even if that were the case, you know, if I knew that there was a play out there based on my own, I could still accuse you of plagiarism. I could still make that accusation.
Yeah, maybe, but no one really pays attention to that, do they? Everyone knows that nothing's truly original.
So that was your big plan then? To steal a play to get out of this town. And you made fun of me for saying that I could get out of working in call centres by being a playwright.
Well, firstly, I was going to turn it into a screenplay, not just a play. There's no money in theatre, movies are where it's at. And secondly, this was just a moment to seize. I thought that I could make this my moment.
Well, you're right. I decided not to continue with the play, so I never finished it. So I never gave you that ending. All I gave you was the title.
Yes. But I think that was enough. The title. Because you see, until then, I wasn't confident that I could finish it, but last night and this morning made me realise that I can. I am good enough.
Why would you think that?
Well, I made you believe, didn't I? I made you believe in Sam and his whole saga.
No, I didn't believe.
Well, you may not have believed what he was saying, but you believed that he believed, right? Or if you didn't believe that, you at least believed that I believed it, that I was having some sort of psychotic episode or something. I made you believe. And that's all that writing is. It's lying.
It's not what writing is.
It is.
No.
It's lying that you're a character, or lying that you know what you're talking about. And I can do that. So I can write.
This is disgusting.
Well, it's what I had to do. I don't regret doing it. I don't feel bad about this, Anita.
How can you not feel bad? You can't treat people like that. Can you see what it's done to me?
That's not my responsibility. We can only be responsible for our own lives, what we do and what we think, not how others react to that.
No. You are responsible for what you do. You are responsible for what you've done, and what you did was awful.
Awful. I think, in a way, I was helping you.
Helping me.
Yeah. You were clearly stressed, overworked. That play was bringing you no joy. I relieved you of that.
It wasn't your decision to make, you know? It's nothing to do with you. And it's not about the play, it's about the lies and the deception.
Well, maybe. But I had to do something. It's like what you said, what you told me. We have to do something.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, well, maybe I misinterpreted, but it's over now, isn't it? You found me out.
Yeah.
All done. I'm gonna get another drink. Anita? Anita? I hate to do this to you, to say what I'm about to say, to pull the rug out from under you again, but none of what I just said is true.
What?
None of what I just said is true.
What do you mean?
It means there's more to it. It means there's more to it than that.
How could there be more?
I had to tell you that. I had to lie to you. I apologise. But when you hear what I'm going to tell you now, you'll see that it all makes sense. I was lying to you when I told you I was Sam. But I was also lying to you when I explained why. And I was lying when I said I was Richard. Even when we first met, even when we were kids, I was never Richard. Not really. I was sent here for a purpose. For one thing. For one moment. See, part of what Sam said was true. Your play. Its prophetic nature. It's true, it holds the key. You see, I'm not from here. I'm not like you. The world I've seen exists in a fragile state. I was sent back for this moment, to save us, for the preservation of us. I was sent back to find you, to know you, to be with you, to finish the play. Do you understand? This is the truth. This is the true version. Anita,